Anton asked me to go over this question, so I'm just going to look at this, factorizing this. And what I need is I need two numbers, two different numbers that will add up to give -8 and will multiply to give me -84. Well, that looks just about impossible. So these numbers, 84 is, what is 84? 2 times 42. That's no use because they're too different. So we need two numbers that are not too far apart. So we know that 12 times 7, no, that's not going to work. So what about 6 times 14? Ah, yes, that works. So now let's use 6 and 14. So if I had -14 plus 6, that works. And -14 times 6, that works. Yippee! Okay, so now let's split the middle term. So we'll put 4x squared minus 14x plus 6x minus 21. Okay, now let's factorize out some things here. So I'm going to take out 2x here, which leaves me another 2x minus 7 here. And here, well, I can only really see a 3 is going to come out of there. 2x minus 7, perfect. Now let's just join up these two things together. So 2x plus 3 times, and these are common, 2x minus 7. Now always double check, so let's go through the process. 2x times 2x is equal to 4x squared. So far so good. 2x times negative, so -14x, and then this way plus 6x, and then this way minus 21. Yay! With this question, we're going to take out the negative immediately. So just remember, this is like it's being multiplied by -1. So once we do that, make sure you change all the other signs, otherwise you'll be in trouble. So that this changes all the signs. Now let's take a look at this. Now we'll just deal with what's inside this bracket for now. So two numbers that add up to give me +5, and the same two numbers multiplied together have to give me a times c, and this is your a and this is your c. So that 6 times -50 is -300. Ooh, that's not looking good. -305. Can we find two numbers that are going to fit the bill? Well, 300 is, well, it's 3 times 100, but that's no good to anybody. That's not 5 apart, is it? So, well, 150 times 2 isn't going to work, is it? What about 30 times 10? Well, we're getting a little bit closer now. Okay, well, what about 15 times 20? Yay, we just found the right one. So this is what we want, because they have a difference of 5. But I need -300 and +5. So that means I need this one to be the plus. So I've got to have, the 20's got to be bigger, because it's got to end up with +5. So now we've still got the -1 there. It hasn't disappeared. But inside I'm going to split the term. So 6x squared plus 20x minus 15x minus 50. That we should be able to do that now. We've just split the middle term. So we'll just split it a bit further. And now we'll look at, okay, keep the -1 at the side here. It's a cute little thing for now. I might have to reorder this, because if I take out I can really only take out 2 there, and here I can take out 5. That's not really going to do any good. Let's turn this around. Let's just change the order of this so we can split it easier. So now I can take out 3x here, 3x. So that is going to be much healthier, right? 3 divided by 15 is 5. And here I can take out 10. And then I get my 2x minus 5. And that's exactly what I want. Don't forget, this is all still negative 1 outside. So now if I group these terms together, I've got 3x plus 10 times 2x minus 5. Yeah, yippee! And that's the answer. Now you can always leave the negative 1 out and just go like that. And that's correct too. It's all very good. This question asks you to explain why this needs to be split into 9x and 8x. Well, remember that I told you at the very beginning, ax squared plus bx plus c is the sort of the format, and that your sum of the factors is b, and that your product of your roots, sorry, not factors, your roots is going to be a times c. All right, so that means we're looking for 2 numbers here that add up to give b, and 2 numbers that multiply to give a times c. Now if we put in those numbers that they've asked us to do, b is 17, so this has got to equal to 17, and a times c is 6 times 12, and 6 times 12 is 72. Well, we can see that 9 and 8 are factors, okay, because 9 times 8 is equal to 72, and 9 plus 8 is equal to 17. So that's why you would split the terms, and that's basically all you had to explain. Next part asks you to factorize it with that split. So going back to that, so we've got 6x squared plus 9x plus 8x plus 12, and remember we're going to split that, remember, and then factorize within that. So here we could take out a 3, and we have 2x. Hang on, sorry, let's take out a 3x. Sorry, let's take out a 3x, and we have 2x plus 3, and here we could take out a 4, so then we have 2x plus 3, and then grouping those terms we end up with 3x plus 4 times 2x plus 3. Okay, but the next part of the question says to split it 8x plus 9x. Okay, so let's see what happens now. 6x squared. They ask us to do it the other way around. Now, is this actually going to be any good? Well, I guess they would have asked us for a reason. So let's see, can we take out of 6 and 8? We can only really take out a 2. So that becomes 2x, then we get up to 3x plus 4. Okay, and then this side 9 and 12. What can we take out of that? We can take out a 3. That leaves us with 3x plus 4. So now grouping those two together, 2x plus 3 times 3x plus 4. Is it the same? Yes, it's the same. So that's what they wanted us to know. Okay, hopefully that helps, but let me know if you need any more.